What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. What's going on with y'all? My bad, I ain't been putting out a lot of videos. I'm cutting back some. The WNBA season was real draining on me, kind of made me fall out of love with sports. But I'm getting back into it. I'm going to have here's my schedule, but before that, man, hit the like button on the way in or even on the way out. And if you're not gonna do that, at least share the video to other platforms. Share it all over YouTube, share it on Facebook, share it everywhere. If you want to donate to the page, you can Cash App. It'll be clipped up at the top of the live. And you also can find it in the regular comment section and the description box. That's the Cash App link. Now, if you want to just super chat, you can super chat. Super chat button works. You know, we take 99 cents to $19.99. You know, anything above that, go to the Cash App. Now, make sure you share this video, hit the like button, hype the video. You can hype the video while it's playing, and when the video's done, you can hype the video. Now, Project B is looking like an old woman's home. Because you got Jewel Loyd, who's coming in. I think she's over 30. Jaquel, I think, is in 30 or a little older. Might be wrong. But Jaquel being in there will bring a lot of levity to the whole league. It's a great move. Two big moves. Now, Jewel Loyd did not look good last year. She looked it better coming off the bench, which I'd said from the beginning. I think she ought to come off as a sixth woman off the bench because of her play style. Her play style just doesn't mesh with the starters. Now she can end the game starting, you know what I'm saying, because she would have got her rhythm. Jewel Loyd needs to get into a rhythm, and when she don't get into a rhythm, she looked like dog crap, which we saw. That's why all last year I kept telling people, then folks all of a sudden like, oh, Loyd looked good off the bench. I'm like, yeah, because her play style doesn't fit. Now, if you didn't have a Jackie Young out there, then yeah, her play style would be fine. Because Asia doesn't demand the ball like that. Asia don't really need the ball in her hand to create her shot. She can create her shot off ball, or off ball, or slashing to the basket, or getting to the elbow, or getting to the short corners. She can tear your butt up from there. So, but Jewel Loyd coming into this is very good. It looks like a lot of the veterans, the older players, they're going to be in this league, because a lot of these older players are on the end of their career. You know, they're on the tail end of their career. So, now that you got this, people saying that, oh, this is in competition with Unrivaled. I don't think it's in competition with each other, because Unrivaled is a different league compared to them. Plus, Unrivaled did something smart. They snatched up all the young players right away. So they're going to be the first ones to get the pick of the litter who comes out of the draft, like a Juju and all of them who might want to play in the league. Project B to me is going to be more for the veteran girls, the veteran women who've been in the league for a while, like 5-6 years, and you know they trying to get some extra money, especially after their career's over with. Because people keep forgetting Nneka's up there in age. You know, Nneka's not a spring chicken. Jaquel Jones has a lot to prove, so she'll be able to play in this league. You know, get her legs up under her. You know, show that she's still the best big in the world. Like I said, she's the best big in the world. If she wants to. If she wants to wake up and say, okay, I'm finna do this. So, we'll see. The names are good. I love how it's doing. the CBA and everything, they said the players scoffed at it. We're not really going to know anything about the CBA, y'all. Like, they're just going to give us bits and pieces. Like Prince says all the time, because he's a player. Shout out to him. Make sure y'all go to his page. Subscribe and hit that notification button for him, and also sign up to his memberships. So, you know, that's what I look at when it comes to Project B. Project B is going to basically do that for the older women. The younger women, like the Sanayas, Angels, you know, they'll be headed to, you know, Unrivaled, if they do. I don't know if Angel might play again in Unrivaled, because if she takes off like I know she is in her 3rd year, yeah. But here's the thing. She says that she has an announcement for basketball soon. Could it be a coinkydink? Could it be a coinkydink that Project B, if Project B mess around and get her over there, get Angel, man, it's gonna be crazy news. Because right now, everything they're doing is very low key. It's very low key. Nothing really big. Nothing really like, oh my goodness, like you going crazy about. No. You see the names. You know, the names is cool, but you need that name who's gonna bring everybody to the TV. Yeah, AT's cool, NECA's cool, Jewel Loyd's cool, but listen, Jewel Loyd was playing like crap. People was like, man, has she lost her love for basketball? You know, so she got a lot to prove. Jaquel Jones got hurt, but she played like the old Jaquel Jones, very finesse and not getting physical when it was time. So, you know, it happens. It happens. But do I think this is gonna be something to put pressure? Like, people are like, how does it put pressure on the W? It's not playing at the same time. It puts pressure on the W because of the money. So y'all gotta understand, not only is money involved, these women are getting equity deals. Equity deals is very lucrative in this type of market, especially in this market. You're going to need an equity deal so you can have some residuals coming in, you know. So whatever the league grows, that's going in their pocket. That's helping NECA and all of them out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, is that WNBA is in trouble if they don't get that pricing right for the merchandising and the TV money and all of that. The women should be getting 49. The women should be getting 49. They should be getting 49% of all revenue share in the W, from the merchandising all the way to the games being showed on TV. They should get that money as well. And their contracts, their max contracts, to me, should be around $1 million to $5 million. That should be your max contracts. And also, it should be guaranteed. Just like in the NBA, it should be guaranteed. And if you go over, you get taxed with the luxury tax. But now the NBA got the apron and the second apron. They basically messed up your roster construction. Because if you go over either one of those aprons, you getting taxed. So now teams you're gonna start to see teams like in the W. You're not gonna have as many teams with a bunch of superstars, Olympians, and all of them on your team. You're gonna see basically probably 2 stars max. Everybody else is role players. So that's what they're gonna look to do. That's what they're doing in the NBA. Now the W, you know, they should at least get $1 million to $5 million max contracts. That's how I feel. Because of their style of play, how they play, And these women deserve it. Hell, you can go to 10 million. But people got to understand is that even if they go at $1 million, at least give the revenue money and everything like to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, give them a percentage. Like, stop lowballing these women because you're greedy. We know you're greedy. We know you're owners. That's how you stay owners, is by yourself being greedy. But in this case, I think y'all just need to cut that greed out. You know what I'm saying? You got to cut that greed out. You got to leave that at the door. But the signings of Jewel and Jacquel, I love the signings to me, but it just seems like it's going to be old woman's club. Now, who's going to be the young face they grab? Who's going to be the young face that they grab? Is it going to be Angel Reese? Is it going to be Caitlyn? Who are they going to grab? Because, dog, you're not going to move the needle with Jewel Loyd, Jacquel Jones, AT, or NECA. Not saying those players are not good or great at what they do. Jacquel, AT, Jewel, and, of course, NECA are great players. They are great players. All four are Hall of Famers. First ballot Hall of Fame for all four of them. However, in my opinion, you have to figure out who you're gonna have be that face. In Unrivaled, we had Angel. Angel was that face that brought everybody there. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you going to go at? You know, this is something that is very interesting. To me, I think they're trying to get Caitlyn on board. But here's the thing. Caitlyn is too busy golfing, because I think she gets paid a lot of money to go golf and all of that. So, we'll see. But they got to get a bigger face. We'll see. Now, what'll be funny is if Asia Wilson signs on to it. If Asia signs on to it, it's finna be some craziness. Asia, Angel, Caitlyn, or Paige are like the main young bucks you want to grab. You want to grab them. Unrivaled was smart to go get the young women, the young players coming out. That was a great move. That was a chess move. You know what I'm saying? Very good strategic chess move. Great chess move. And then, of course, Unrivaled said, yo, we offered this to you. And then they didn't want it. They thought it would fail, and it didn't. So now you got Project B. What the W gonna say now? Like, I'm just saying, like, you're gonna end up, and this is what Auntie said. Shout out to Auntie. Make sure y'all go to Sets Talk Sports. Auntie be cooking over there. Cooking folk, and sign up to her membership too. Auntie said it best, that you're gonna have all these leagues open and this product is gonna be all spread out. You're really not gonna get the great basketball that you want, where it's like this talent versus this talent in the setting, roll the ball to the middle of the floor, let's go, jump ball. So that's what Auntie Sess is in fear of, and I agree with her, because if you keep on shutting yourself out to all the like outside b-ball leagues, or not even outside b-ball leagues, but if you're just treating these women like they're nothing, somebody's gonna come and make them feel like something. I mean, it's like if you're dating or you're in a marriage. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do every day, you get complacent, you get content, you just feel like, oh, we're at the end of the day, we're the end all be all. You're gonna fall behind. And they fell behind, and it's a heat line seeker. You know what I'm saying? So Adam better get this right. If Adam and them don't get this right, it's gonna be trouble for them, because if you get a strike, the W's not gonna survive. They're not gonna survive, and your viewership is not gonna go anywhere, because y'all are too busy trying to play a pissing contest that y'all not really trying to look at the facts and honor what they're gonna have to do. This time around, the owners have to give up. They have to give some more. Because right now, the way the market is, it's against y'all. It's more for them, not you.